Do you work or study? I work. I work as an accountant. I've been doing this job for about 8 years now. I like it. It's quite well paid. Can you tell me more about your job? Well, as I said, I'm an accountant, so I'm responsible for a variety of finance-related tasks. It means I do lots of paperwork and usually work long hours in front of the computer. Why did you choose this job? Well, I guess I chose to become an accountant because, well, this is what I studied in college. I majored in accounting, so after I graduated, I only looked for an accounting position. What do you dislike about your job? Well, overall, I'm satisfied with my current job, so I can't think of anything that I dislike about. But I guess just one thing I'm not really fond of is that sometimes I have too much work to do and have to work overtime as well, which is quite overwhelming and very tiring. Is fishing popular in your country? Well, I don't think it's such a widely popular sport. I mean, while there are certainly many people crazy about fishing, I wouldn't say it's all the rage or anything like that. Do you like eating fish? Yes, I'm so into sashimi and sushi. They taste heavenly. I love going to some fancy sushi restaurants for special occasions. I have my go-to sushi place, which is within walking distance from where I live. Well, their sushi is amazing, and all the staff working there are very friendly and kind. Have you ever been to a place where there are lots of fish around you? Yes, I've been to an aquarium where there are various kinds of fish. Well, the very last time I went to an aquarium was a year ago. The place was packed with so many people. It became famous because it has good reviews on the internet, and many people also post about it on Instagram. Are robots important? Yes, absolutely. Robots are the future, and we can see a wide range of robots being developed, including serving robots and self-driving cars. They play a significant role in shaping the future. Would robots affect people's lives? No doubt, robots have been influencing people's lives, and they will continue to do so in the future. Robots are shaping our lifestyles to the extent that some people have already lost their jobs because they can be replaced by robots. Have you ever watched a movie about robots? Yes, I've watched some movies about robots like AI, Robocop, and Wall-E. They were all well made, and the main actors' performances were amazing. I got goosebumps many times throughout the movies. Should we let a robot drive for us for long journeys? Well, in the future, I believe that no one will need to drive. Self-driving cars will handle the task of getting us to our destinations. While I'm uncertain about fully trusting self-driving cars for long journeys right now, I anticipate that in the future, everyone will feel comfortable letting the car take over the driving. Describe an area of science that you are interested in and would like to learn more about. Well, these days, I become quite interested in geography after watching some documentaries. So let me tell you about that. Well, I don't know much about geography, but I become fascinated by some documentaries about volcanoes and beautiful mountains. They have shown various aspects from how volcano works to the role of weather and more. And I find that geography plays a significant role in various aspects, such as urban planning, tourism, weather forecasting, and more. So I do think that geography is very useful and essential. Well, luckily, there are various sources that you can learn about geography on the internet. I mean, you can easily search websites or apps that help you learn about it. On the top of that, you can learn pretty much everything from YouTube videos. So it's also a good idea to search YouTube videos about geography. So I've been exploring whenever I have some spare time. I found that it's something that the more you know, the more it gets intriguing. Well, I still have lots of things to learn and dig into, which is so much fun. So when I got this cue card question, yeah, the geography is the first thing that came in my mind. Why do some children not like learning science at school? Well, there can be several reasons why some kids are not really fond of learning science, but I think the main reason is simply that it's often too complex and, difficult to understand. So as a result, some children lose interest and don't pay much attention in class. Is it important to study science at school? Yes, studying science is essential for several reasons. It helps individuals understand how things work in the natural world. Plus, science is a fundamental subject for pursuing further education. So it is important for a student to learn science. Which science subject is the most important for children to learn? Well, it's really hard to say since many of science subjects are all equally important for children to learn, you know. But if I have to choose one, then I would say biology could be the one. It's because biology helps children understand living creatures like human beings, animals, and plants. Should people continue to study science after graduating from school? From where I see it, it's not a must, but it's really beneficial to continue learning science after graduating from school. I mean, it allows us to stay up to date with what's happening and, broaden our knowledge. Plus, it's actually quite fun to dive into certain science fields like chemistry and geography. Yeah, so there are lots of fun stuff to learn and dig into.